Do you want more control over your investments, your retirement, and your money? Hi, my name is Daniel Wynn. I have been investing in a little used method to earn over 10% interest secured for the last 20 years. I just completed a new book that will show you step by step how you can get started today in your own city. But before I tell you more about how you can earn 10% interest secured monthly, let's review the current investing challenges. Greece is about to go bankrupt. Housing is still in a recession. We have record unemployment, and the stock market is literally crazy, up and down. Not to mention, Wall Street and the stock market has shattered our trust. Bernie Madoff, Lehman Brothers, Enron, these were the experts. They went wild. When will it stop? In August 2011, the Dow plunged over 400 points 4 times, the worst downturn since 2008. Investors have lost over $3 trillion in wealth that month. America's credit rating was downgraded for the first time in history. The Fed lowered long-term interest rates, and now you are stuck with 1% returns on your CDs. Who can you trust? What are your options? What is a solution? One alternative solution is peer-to-peer lending. Peer-to-peer lending and microlending has gained worldwide attention as Nobel Prize winner Muhammad Yunus began his lending in third world countries, helping the poor with $300 loans so hardworking people with no access to banks can start their own businesses. And now in the United States, peer-to-peer lending is gaining tremendous growth with companies like Lending Club and Prosper. Peer-to-peer lending is where investors can lend money to borrowers online at a higher rate of interest than the banks are paying them on their CDs. So this allows the lender to earn an above-average return and the borrower to access monies not available from traditional sources. These unsecured loans will reach over $500 million this year. Private Lending Group has simplified private lending and can show you how you can earn 10% interest secured by valuable local real estate. Now let's go over the benefits of private lending. Fixed high yields, great returns on investment, currently paying between 8 and 12%, historically beating the Dow Jones and the S&P average. Fixed income, a mortgage investment is a fixed income security with interest rates once again from 8 to 12%. Diversification, mortgage investing offers investors, including retirees, another method of diversification to help reduce volatility in their portfolio and generate residual income. Security, every mortgage is secured by high-quality real estate. And here's some other benefits for investors. Stability, the interest rate remains constant throughout the loan term. No cost, there are no investor fees, there are no load fees against your principal. All your money goes directly to work for you from day one. Tax advantages, the interest income generated by some fixed income investments are tax deferred or tax exempt from federal and state income taxes when investing in your IRA or retirement fund. Investing time periods. You can earn these great interest rates from a 1 to 3 year term. Mortgage investments are among the best risk-adjusted yields available today. So what type of investor are you? There are 2 types of real estate investors. An active real estate investor who likes to buy and sell, get his hands dirty, and is involved in the day-to-day decisions of running a real estate company. And a passive real estate investor who simply lends his money out, sits back, and waits for the check to come in each month. Let's go over the pros and cons of each of those. An active investor has to learn techniques to find properties and buy them. He has to write offers. Many times he has to write a lot of offers to get one accepted. He's responsible for managing or doing the repairs, dealing with all the problems that come up with, whether it's the realtors, sellers, tenants, or contractors. And lastly, he has to spend money on marketing to help bring these deals into his pipeline and also to get them closed and sold. The active investor is the last one to make money at the real estate closing. Now let's look at a passive investor. He has to spend no money on marketing. He has no tenants, realtors, or contractors to deal with. No offers he has to be writing. No repairs. No problems. Deals with investors that have skin in the game and is the first one to make money. 30 days after he puts his money to work, he begins receiving monthly checks in the mail. Now, the two types of real estate investors. Which one do you want to be? If you chose passive, you will love what I am about to show you. Let's look at an example of if you had your money in a CD for 12 months at 2%. There's no way you could find that in this current environment, but let's give it the benefit of the doubt. At the end of 12 months with a $100,000 investment, you will have earned $2,000. Investing in private mortgages, you can earn up to 12%. So, at the end of 12 months, you would earn $12,000. That's a $10,000 difference. You earn more in 1 year at 12% than you do at 5 years at 2%. So let's go over the golden rule. As long as you don't violate this golden rule, you will be great as a private investor. At private lending groups, we never make loans greater than 65% loan to value, and many times less. We've closed loans this year at 20, 30, 40 cents on the dollar. Let's go over a recently closed loan example. Palatine, Illinois. We made a loan to an investor who was delinquent on his real estate taxes. The house was on the market to be sold. It was in excellent condition and valued at over $250,000. But he could not get a loan because he was self-employed and could not prove his income. We loaned the borrower $80,000 with a 4-month minimum and a prepayment penalty at 18%. This loan was paid off because he sold the property after 70 days. We were paid for 120 days interest. On this particular deal, we made over 30% on our money. How'd you like to do that a couple of times each year? How do you become a private lender? Let's go over what's included in my book, How to Become a Private Lender, How to Earn 10% Interest in Any Market. You will have a step-by-step lending guide that will teach you the basics of private lending, how to qualify people, what questions to ask, and checklists. You will learn who borrows at these interest rates and why. You will also learn how to close loans safely, where are the best funding opportunities, and what is the safest way to invest. And here's some of the bonuses I'm going to include when you purchase this book. We're going to send you a bonus free report that shows you how to earn 30% interest. Yes, private lenders can make these incredible rates of return. This report will include examples of case studies of how to choose the best projects to lend on and how to structure the transaction. Additional bonuses will include each week you will receive a current list of loans available for funding and the interest rate you can earn from the comfort of your living room couch. Lastly, we'll send you the link for all the state regulations. This way you can look up the state lending regulations to make sure you are following the rules for your state. Here's what you get. How to become a private lender, $27 value. How to earn 30% interest report, $19 value. Bonus number 2, weekly list of loans available, $49 value. Bonus number 3, a list of all state rules regarding private lending. That's a total value of $114. But you do not have to pay $114 because for your fast decision, investors that order today get started for only $27. Order now for instant access.